Everybody.
Good morning, sir.
Nice. Thank you. First and foremost, I am extremely delighted to have Dr. Anand here. So, Anand sir, very delighted to have you in Fly Holistic Schools. So, I'll share more about him, but before that, we'll invite sir with a warm round of applause, everybody.
Thank you.
Okay. So we'll jump into the topic right away. So today, for the next 1 hour or so, we'll be talking about something really interesting, which is about holistic healing. Holistic healing. When I say healing, don't just think that if something is wrong, only then I should do healing or so. It's more like, in other way put, it is like happy and healthy childhood. Right, our subject is completely going to revolve around having a happier and healthier childhood. Are you all interested about this topic? Yes, excited to know more?
Yes.
Right. So we have one of our wonderful experts in this domain who is working on holistic health and wellness for people using natural methods. Some of the methods, I met Dr. Anand maybe a year ago or so, and from there to now, I've actually learned so many. Our country and our world has so many natural ways of treating our own body. And some of them are right from, they call something like Sujok, they call something healing, some cupping. So sir is master of all of these natural healing methodologies. So our entire family, right from Geeta ma'am, like recently my mother to my mother-in-law and several people have been interacting with Dr. Anand for various issues, and it has been extremely beneficial for our family. And that's the reason we have requested sir's time to actually share, instead of using regular medicines or so, what is it that we can do for a healthier and happier childhood. We'll restrict it to childhood, while sir's expertise is there for the entire age group, right from a pregnant mother to an old age person. We will restrict to 2 to 6 years age group, or maybe 2 to 10 years age group in the current topic. Right? With that, sir, thank you so much. We are looking forward for all your expertise in this very niche domain, where very few people in the entire country are practicing such kind of things. So
it has to be at a constant time. You cannot really break the time. Evening 9 o'clock should be a time for him to sleep. You cannot break that pattern. Okay. Third one is the screen. Lot of screen time. Why are you giving your child the screen? Only because he or she should eat first? That's the only reason you are giving the screen. My child would not eat. Let him not eat. How long he'll starve? Can you starve? Can you people starve? Your child would never starve. Definitely, he'll get anger, he'll have some issues, emotional issues, he'll try to blackmail you, something like that. But don't fall for it. Screen time, okay. Without the screen time, if my body is processing the food in 1 hour, it will take 2 to 2.5 hours if I'm watching the screen. It's not related to spike or something like that, but your glycemic index is very high when you do that. So these are the common things that you have to compulsory do it. You cannot, there is no chance, no scope that you can avoid this. Like you all are aware, no junk food. What do you mean by junk food? Deep fry is not always a junk food. See, junk food, specifically the food which gives you inflammation. Okay. Present day, gluten is one of the biggest culprit. Milk is biggest culprit. Now, I don't find anyone elderly here. He or she may well have asked, we are given milk from the ages. Now, what's the difference? Now, there is a big difference. Our body is unable to digest the milk because lack of physical activity. First thing. Second, why are we again continuously going towards the lactose intolerance? Because the milk what we are giving to the child, he is unable to consume it, unable to digest it, and gradually it is harming our guts. And we are converting into lactose intolerance. And this is again genetic. Once, see, maybe your child will get lactose intolerance at the age of 30 or 40. But the next generation, by birth, he'll be lactose intolerant. So, these are the few things that you have to strictly avoid. Milk cannot be replaced for a meal. Time nahi hai, दूध पिला के भिजा दो. This will not work. That should never happen. Milk, definitely you can give in small quantities once or twice a day, but not in a huge quantity. And specifically, during physical activity, it's good if you give him milk. And again, no sugar in it. You can use dates, you can use raisins, you can use jaggery. Processed sugar is strictly no. Soft drinks. How many of you give soft drinks? Strictly no? Chalo, good. Because nowadays kids are very prone to soft drinks, chips, packed food. Give him, make chips at home. You get a dried potato, deep fry it and give it at home. No harm in it. It's not junk food. Fresh oil you have prepared freshly, you will consume it in 3-4 days. That's 100% fine. It gives a good amount of fat. It's a good amount of carbohydrate. Carbs are not bad. We require carbs. We require everything. We require fat. We require carbohydrate. We require protein. We require all the nutrition. So we should have a balanced diet in our child. Okay. One more advice to all of you. Try to have one meal which is without grain. Without grain. Pulse, dal, koi bhi dal lo. Saath mein lot of salads. And that's more than enough. One meal should always, you should skip grain. One meal should be only protein and salad. Protein with lot of ghee and salad. That will make you very healthy. At least try. One meal should be without grain. Even for your child.
Children or?
Yes, even for your child. For yourself, even for your child. Because raw vegetables contain lot of fibers.
Yeah.
Raw vegetables contain lot of fibers. That is actually very good for your guts. And your gut is your second brain. If your gut is not good, definitely your brain is not good. Sir, you can ask any question.
Right, wonderful, sir. So, some of the things that sir has mentioned in terms of physical activity, how much time did sir mention? 60 to 90 minutes, number one. Right. Currently, how much is it happening? 1 hour. See, let's all be very honest with our own self. Sometimes you may not even track it. So the first step is from today, start tracking it. Right? Any shout outs? How much time? Sir, how much time your child is taking? Around 1 hour. Okay. 1 hour. Okay. Sir, when we say physical activity, is it simply walking, running? What is the intensity, sir? Should it be highly intense? Moderate?
Sir, 1 hour what they are saying is, they just go to the park, have a swing.
Right.
Okay. It's not a playing time of 1 hour. Try to understand. 60 minutes of physical work, physical activity. It can be dance, it can be running, it can be exercise, it can be playing cricket, it can be playing badminton, anything. 60 minutes of complete physical work. Okay? Try to track that. 60 minutes of physical work.
So I will put it like 60 minutes of intense physical activity. Are you all with me?
Yes.
Yes. First thing is, today just track how much time your child is actually physically intense. Right. Okay. So that was one thing that we could actually take up, sir. You asked about sleep. Sleep, how many hours did sir recommend? 10 to 12 hours. And start of sleep time is 12 p.m. Start of the sleep time is 9 p.m. How many of your children are sleeping at 9? Okay, I could see some 10% of the audience whose children are sleeping at 9 p.m. Fantastic. First, we'll acknowledge you all for making them sleep. Okay, for others, what is the time that your child is sleeping? 10 o'clock, okay, 10:30. Because they are having nap in the afternoon. 10:30, some of you. Hey, nobody at 11ish, 12ish. Okay, yes, ma'am. What time? 12. Okay. 12, sir. 11. Okay, sir. Sharma. Okay. For those who are watching online, be actively engaged in this. See, sir, they say something about the circadian rhythm, right?
Yes.
Or something of that sort.
See.
Why should somebody sleep at 9 o'clock?
I'll tell you, sir. You can find the traces in our Vedas. And Yajurveda, it has given a clear biological clock of a human organ or a human body. So according to, even Chinese follow this.
Okay.
According to Yin therapy, or in India we call it as an Shiv Shakti. You can find the traces in Shiv Purana regarding the body rhythm or the biological cycle of your body. It starts at 3 a.m. in the morning with lungs. Your active organ in the morning, it starts with lung, which is 3 to 5. 2 hours active organ is lung. Then comes 5 to 7. 3 to 5, 5 to 7, it is your large intestine. That is the time when you go for your fecal matter or stool or motion and everything. Then comes your stomach. 7 to 9, stomach. Then comes the spleen, 9 to 11. Then, likewise, all the organ flows. Now, why 9 o'clock? Our body has a system of detoxing itself, which starts with gallbladder, then liver. So, our active gallbladder time is 9 o'clock. 9 to 11 is gallbladder, and 11 to 1 is liver.
Okay.
And this is the most important. Sorry, I made a mistake. It is 11 to 1 is gallbladder, and 1 to 3 is liver. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Now comes 9 o'clock is the spinal cord. The active organ at 9 p.m. in the evening is your spinal cord. That is where it requires a rest. When your spine is aligned, your gallbladder and liver will detox your body. That's the reason 9 p.m. is a very good time in India. And again, if I can consider it to be aligned with the Kashi time, because this all are written at Kashi time. So Hyderabad would be somewhere around 12 to 13 minutes difference. It's not more. So we can accept it to be 9 o'clock.
Right.
Generally, it is aligned with the Kashi time. So whenever we speak out of India, so we align the time according to it. But India, we can really consider it to be 9 o'clock.
Right.
So 9 o'clock is the spinal cord time, where it really requires a rest, so that your gallbladder and liver can detox your body. And kidney are the organ which detox our body 24/7. But gallbladder and kidney, they have only 4 hours to detox the body. And major chemical detox is done by your liver. So that time is your sleep time.
So this functions the same for younger kids also?
Everyone.
Right. Right.
Any living being on this earth.
Okay.
Not even human. Every living being.
Every living being I think that's how we see even birds after the sunset is done.
Yes.
They just go back, fall into their respective nests, and get back early, much early in the
Yes.
morning. Right? We also call something like Brahma Muhurtam
Brahma-
somewhere in 3:30 type.
That is again in the adulthood, not in the childhood.
Okay. Okay.
In childhood, 10 to 12 hours sleep is must for that, for
Right.
the development.
Right. How many hours per child? 10 to 12 hours. So, do you recommend that children have this nap at one go or intermittent in the afternoon? Do you recommend?
Always one go is best. See, if he is feeling drowsy, if he is feeling like he wants to sleep, let him sleep. But if you give it a good time, 9 to 7 or 9 to 8, if you make him sleep, he will not feel tired throughout the day. Because the required amount of melatonin he will receive during this time.
Right.
He will not feel any kind of tiredness in the daytime.
So, usually you recommend evening, they'll sleep by 9 o'clock and get up somewhere at 7 o'clock.
7 to
so
8
that
is-
that's the ideal time, and they will not even find a requirement to sleep in the afternoon.
Yes, exactly.
However, we listen to our body. If at all that child is too sleepy,
Yeah.
he can.
Yes,
for
exactly.
that particular
Exactly.
day, he can.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. Sir, nowadays I think one of the common problems, parents, I invite you to really pay attention to this and listen. As educators, it is very, very hard to take off an admission of a child. Why I am saying this is, we are seeing increasing number of issues with children with autism, ADHD, and different kinds of attention disorders, attention challenges which are happening for children. You know, some way or other, most of the children are having this problem, but few of them have crossed the threshold. Few of them have crossed the threshold. So for those who cross the threshold, as schools and as educators, it's unfortunate that schools are not right ecosystem for them. I'm scared and very much afraid that the numbers are increasing year on year at a rapid pace. I'm using this platform, the context is not this, but I'm using this platform to actually tell the importance of children not getting into this spectrum, and one of the primary causes for this is additional screen time which is getting into children. Right. Sir, lot of us feel that, I think someday I was asking, more than 90% of parents feel that my child will eat only when they want something.
So, it is not a problem of the child, it is a problem of the parent. They want things to be easier. It's
Right.
not the problem of a child.
Right.
See, you know my son, how
Right,
cranky
yes,
he is.
yeah.
But he is well disciplined in few things. Okay, I know he is a very bad in studies. Very, very bad. But you ask him any song, he'll sing.
Okay.
Starting from 50s, 60s. Very good in music. And so I don't really force him. But I'm very specific with screen time, with eating habits, with play time, with sleep time. Very specific. And now he has molded himself. So you need to
Right.
mold. You need to mold him.
Right. Right.
No
so
screen time. Specifically,
Actually,
while eating, no screen time. Very, very strict. Give him screen time, half an hour, 1 hour a day. Fix the time. Playtime, fix the playtime. Fix the screen time. Fix the sleep time. These are the
Right.
three major things that you really need to do.
right. Yeah, just continuing what I started off in terms of, the number of issues increasing. As I told, the screen time is one of the most detrimental thing. As sir has rightly mentioned, it is not about the child. It is about how creative can you be to ensure that your child is watching less amount of screen time. If you can make it to 0 till the age of 6 years, it's fantastic. If not, as sir has mentioned, maybe half an hour maximum. Can that be a commitment that each one of you take on from here? Can you all take on that commitment? Not saying louder voices. Right? It takes something, in terms of your child, starting years itself, you will spend good amount of time. How much time do you spend with your parents right now? How much time do you spend? Hardly any. Very limited. This is the age you have your time with you and your child. So this is also a time where as I see the things, they are also in the peak of their careers. Career में चलता रहता.
Yes.
Children are also, that's when they need most time and they'll give the screen screen to them. Right. So any other thing that we can do instead of giving screen to them, sir?
Make them busy with some activities. It can be drawing, it can be sports, it can be any of the things that they love. Try to convert that. Okay. Any other questions you have, or shall I go to the next topic?
Sir, you mentioned about salads and raw vegetables.
Yeah.
But right now, I don't know how so. This maybe social media is putting that questions and all.
Right.
Like there are
Saiti,
lots of
you can take this.
There that
Sir,
it's saying that we can't consume raw vegetables. It might develop gas and all during night time, something like that. And fertilizers and all.
See, we can't help with fertilizers or something. And if you are really worried about it, I have a very good solution for it. Have you heard about ozone generator? O3 basically. In market you get O3 generators. So whenever you are buying fruits, vegetables or anything, you can really take a glass bowl, fill it with water, dip your vegetables and fruits in it, ozone it for 10 minutes, all the urea fertilizer will vanish from it, wash it with fresh water and use it. That is the best way if you are really concerned about fertilizer. Next, coming to gases. Did you ever hear that vegetable will cause gases? Really?
Raw vegetables does.
No. Maybe you have not used it properly. I have told you raw vegetables with dal, not plain. First of all. Next, when you use raw vegetable, make it a point you use black salt or pink salt. So that will never cause gases. Specifically, you can, some combinations can happen.
Calciferous vegetables, maybe that, like cauliflower and cabbage.
See, cauliflower, or you can't eat raw.
Like we can saute in oil.
Again, it's matter of cooking. I am very clear. It is raw. What are the vegetables you can eat raw?
Carrot, cucumber.
That's all. This will never cause gases. This will never cause gases. And you are taking it with good amount of fat and protein. You are not eating it completely raw. Instead of making chapati and rice or something, I am asking you to dip this salad in the protein and have it. That will never cause anything. Even while preparing dal, I don't know whether you use long or not.
Lavang.
Try to put a piece of long in it. So, all the uric acid which is there in dal, while preparing, do you remove that uric acid or you prepare in cooker and do it? Okay, if you are preparing in cooker, make it a point to use 1 or 2 long in it so that the uric content in the dal would come down.
Sir, can you talk more about it? I don't think many of us understand the impact of uric acid.
That creates problem in your joints, basic cause for osteoporosis and rheumatoid arthritis. So that reason, actually, now they have started preparing dal in cooker, sir.
In cooker?
In cooker.
Yeah.
Pressure cooker.
Yes.
Still, our home, we don't prepare dal in pressure cookers. It is still traditional way. We remove all the water which is accumulated and again freshly make it.
Okay.
So we don't have the problem with uric acid, but it's a time-taking process. A housewife can do it. Working parents is difficult. A housewife has a time; she can do it. If you are a housewife, definitely try making it in a vessel.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Sir, one of the other, can you just give? One of the other questions, one of the other thing is about the quantity, Anand sir. So, how much should we give for a child? And sometimes, if the time is there, morning they'll have a heavy or whatever they'll have, the child is not hungry, but time is the lunch time or the dinner time. Should we feed the child or what should we do?
See, again, this is a biological clock. I cannot define the quantity. See, quantity is like how I train my child. I give him one chapati. I'll let him finish it. I'll make him to ask for the second. Then I give him second. When he's finished with the second, then I give him third. I do not put one or the other on his plate and ask him to eat. Let your child ask. By this way, he will develop a good food habit to himself. दो रोटी खाता है, दो डाल के दे दो. Don't do that. Never do that. Even if you know that he'll have 2 spoons of rice, give him 1 spoon. Let him ask for another spoon. So this will gradually make him understand the value of food. He'll not waste any food.
Right.
Right.
Will it all?
And again, the timing you have asked, sir.
Right.
Sorry. Timing, it's a matter of 1 week. To fix the time for a child, after 1 week, you don't need to set the child. Automatically at that time, he'll ask for the food. So that's a clear thing. It is a 1 week, 10 days time. You have to set the time for breakfast, lunch, high tea or dinner. Once you do that, child would automatically ask for the food at that time.
Right. Sure, sir. How many of you have this challenge that my child doesn't eat properly? Okay. Only 2 of you? 3? Haath upar karo. You can raise your hands. Okay, few of you have this. Right. Do you now have some answer for that? Sir, what if my child is not asking food at all? He just always wants to play. Can that happen?
That can never happen, sir. How long can he starve?
Right.
No one in the world can starve. That's what
But
I'm
our children are special. They can starve and not ask for.
It can never happen, sir.
No, those who have raised their hands, their children can do this.
No child can starve. See, maybe you need to try to understand what they exactly want to eat.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Make it a healthier option for him, he'll eat. It's nothing that he'll not eat. Maybe सताएगा खाने के लिए.
Right.
वो उसका जन्मसिद्ध अधिकार है, आप उसका अधिकार उससे नहीं छीन सकते. नहीं तो माँ की ममता कैसे जागेगी, नहीं सताएगा तो. सताना एक अलग चीज हो गया. बट खाएगा.
Right. So we'll stop force feeding our children. Shall we all take that on? It takes something for us, but shall we all take that on?
The problems come with the grandparents.
Problems come with the grandparents, not with the parents. Okay.
I literally want him to not to fit. When he's hungry now, definitely he will take us.
Take us,
to the kitchen
right.
or his point or
Excellent.
But people like my mother and my father are like, school se aage, "Arey, jaldi come."
Right.
Let him settle down.
Right.
Let him ask. Change karne do. No.
Right.
No. If I say anything, I am a biggest villain. Like I don't know how to take care
No,
of
no.
a kid.
Right.
And then
Right.
they start blabbering. Like हमको बोलता हमको सिखा.
Right.
सिखा नहीं रहा हूँ. Like
Right.
we
Right.
have to follow a timeline, na? But no, that is the big.
I-
For all of us, sir.
Yes. See, that is exactly where instead of you, grandparents should have sit in these chairs too.
Actually, I asked my father to please come. I asked
See.
him, you please come. You even if I go to the doctor, na, I'll ask him, come. You please
Right.
come. You sit.
Right.
See what doctor said.
Right.
What is this? It's like I know more than everyone. So
Yeah.
they can't teach me.
Right.
सच में बोलो ना, literally सिर्फ लड़ाई होना बाकी है और अलग होना बाकी है। इतना हो जाएगा।
Okay, so in the context of the current meeting, we can't go into personal relationships. I get the
देखिए, उसको
concern.
आप एक काम कीजिए, वो 24 घंटे तो पीछे नहीं पड़ेंगे। ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड। जैसे वो बोले कि स्कूल से आते हैं कि वो पीछे पड़ते हैं, सो आप उसका बायो क्लॉक वैसे सेट कीजिए। जैसे मैंने कहा हाई टी का टाइम है वो, एक्चुअली यू हैव अ चिल्ड्रन, सो स्कूल से 12-1 बजे आ जाते हैं, सो आपके लिए लंच टाइम हो गया वो, दैट्स परफेक्टली फाइन ना, ठीक है, 15 मिनट पहले या बाद में, दैट्स परफेक्टली फाइन, ओके, सो दैट विल नॉट हार्म हिज टाइमिंग, दैट विल नॉट हार्म हिज टाइमिंग। लेकिन उनको एक चीज जरूर आप समझो कि पापा उसको पूछने दो एक बार, आप ये जरूर बोलो, अगर नहीं मानते तो मुझसे बात करेंगे, मेरा नंबर ले लीजिए, मुझसे बात करेंगे, ठीक है। देखिए, एक चीज समझना पड़ेगा कि जब तक बच्चा खुद से नहीं पूछता है, वो इमोशनली कनेक्ट नहीं करता है फूड से।
Right.
ठीक है, मैं नेक्स्ट मेरा जो टॉपिक आएगा वो इमोशंस पे ही आएगा। अगर इमोशनली बच्चा कनेक्टेड नहीं है, वो खाना उसके लिए जहर है, वो सिर्फ जिंदा रह सकता है, उससे फायदा नहीं उठा सकता है, ठीक है। अगर ये टॉपिक खत्म हो गया तो मैं सेकंड टॉपिक पे आऊँ। यस मैम।
So school में when we do a routine understanding of children.
Saiti ma'am, can you just take this?
So as a part of our understanding students, teachers tend to ask the routine of the child.
यस,
Most often than not, इनका routine ऐसा है कि 7 बजे या 7:30 बजे उठेंगे, they'll have a glass of milk, then before coming to school they'll have a breakfast, after coming to school around 10:30 they have snacks, 12:30 around there will be lunch, then घर जाएंगे, घर जाके फिर कुछ खाएंगे, सो जाएंगे, फिर उठ रहे हैं, they'll drink or eat something around 4:30, then they'll have a play time, and around 8:39 is their dinner time. So question to you is, so much of a frequent eating for children, is that advisable?
no, strictly no.
Okay. So what
Strictly
can be
no.
some of the possible time, or how do we time zone it?
I can tell you, instead of milk, if possible, give him some good amount of soups in the morning.
Okay.
Good juices. Juices is again, try to have juices from vegetables, not from fruits. Okay. How many of you have orange juice, pineapple juice, apple juice? Okay. उससे बड़ा जहर नहीं है कोई। जो चीज खाने के लिए बनी है उसे खाइए। एप्पल जूस से बड़ा पॉइजन नहीं है आपके बॉडी के लिए, ऑरेंज जूस से बड़ा नहीं है कोई पॉइजन, पाइनएप्पल से बड़ा कोई पॉइजन नहीं है आपके लिए। वही पाइनएप्पल आप खाने के साथ एक स्लाइस खाइए, उससे बड़ा अमृत नहीं है। एक ऑरेंज उसके फाइबर के साथ खाइए, उससे बड़ा अमृत नहीं है। एक एप्पल आप पूरा खाइए, उससे बड़ा अमृत नहीं है। जो चीज खाने के लिए बनी है उसका जूस मत निकालिए। जूसेस सबसे अच्छे वेजिटेबल्स के होते हैं, सो ऑलवेज वेजिटेबल जूसेस है। सुबह में ड्रम स्टिक्स, कैरेट वगैरह का आप सूप उसको दीजिए, थोड़ा सा हेवी भी रहेगा और बार बार खाना नहीं मांगेगा। 10:30 अराउंड डेफिनेटली आप स्नैक दे सकते हैं, बट 12:30 बजे नहीं। लेट हिम हैव लंच, प्रॉपर लंच। 12:30 बजे खा के फिर घर जाके 1:30 बजे फिर खाएगा, वो गलत है। स्ट्रिक्टली नो। तो ये 12:30 बजे का कॉन्सेप्ट कहाँ निकला?
स्कूल में बच्चे, there is one group of children who stayed till 1:45.
Okay.
तो उनको 12:30 बजे लंच है।
दैट इज फाइन ना। 1:45 मतलब वो 2:30-3 बजे जाके खाएंगे,
हाँ।
तो उनका हाइट स्किप हो जाएगा। उनका हाइट स्किप हो जाएगा। जब वो 3 बजे खाना खाते हैं तो डेफिनेटली हाइट स्किप हो जाएगा। दैट्स फाइन।
Okay, I'm not sure that is being strict. That is also being included in
नो
lot of.
नो, हाइट ही लेके फिर वो खाना नहीं खाए पाए। देखिए 3 बजे जब जाके वो सो जाएगा, एटलीस्ट 5 बजे तक सोएगा। 5-5:30 बजे उठ के वो हाइट ही लेके फिर 8 बजे खाना नहीं खाएगा।
That is exactly the concern, sir. Bacha is saying I don't want to eat.
No, you should not feed him.
He's gagging also. In
Yes.
school also they are gagging.
No, don't feed him too often. देखिए 3 meal is always good, क्योंकि अभी बच्चे का ग्रोइंग टाइम है तो 4 मील दैट इज हाई टी, 4th मील इज द हाई टी, सो ये 4 मील इज गुड, नॉट मोर देन दैट, नॉट मोर देन दैट। अगर आपको लगता है कि कुछ फीड करना है, कुछ सूप वगैरह दीजिए, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, बट नॉट सॉलिड फूड। सूप इज ओके विद इट।
Right. Last two questions.
Yes.
Between 2 to 3.5 years of children, like starts and nursery
Yeah.
children, we find a lot of them bringing very soft food. जैसे chew करने की जरूरत नहीं है, mashed banana, बिल्कुल mashed
No.
खिचड़ी, and the concern from the parents is वो chew नहीं करता. We also find that most of them gulping it down.
See, the problem again starts with the childhood. वो पीस के खिलाना शुरू किए हैं तो क्या करेगा बच्चा, उसको वही आदत पड़ गया। लेकिन अगर आप वो एज ग्रुप के पेरेंट्स हैं तो प्लीज उसको चबाने की आदत डालिए, ठीक है। लाइक इमोशन ऑफ द फूड अगेन, इट इज वेरी वेल अटैच। आप उसको पहले देखिए, सेकंड स्मेल कीजिए, थर्ड खाना खाइए। आप खाने को देखना बंद कर दिए, उसको स्मेल करना बंद कर दिए, ले रहे हैं खा रहे हैं एक तरफ देखते हुए, दैट इज रियली रियली हार्मिंग योर चाइल्ड एंड इवन योर। डोंट डू दैट। सी फूड, देखो, स्मेल करो, उसके बाद खाओ। दैट विल बिकम अ न्यूट्रिशन फॉर यू, दैट बिकम्स अ गुड हीलर फॉर यू। वो खाना आपके बॉडी को अच्छा लगेगा। ऐसे ही अपने बच्चों को खिलाइए।
Last question. Sir, बच्चों का
Sorry,
identity.
just to deepen this, Geeta ma'am. Sir, what does chewing say? What is the importance of chewing when the child is early, when the child is young?
Saliva. Without saliva, see, digestion starts in your mouth. The first part of digestion starts in your mouth. While you are chewing your food, the gland which release the saliva, they release a different chemical for each and every grain, each and every food. Okay. The required amount of bile to digest that food is prepared by your liver. As soon as this saliva is released, your liver prepares the bile to digest that food. Without this saliva, your liver does not know which bile is required to digest this food. So that is the importance of chewing.
Okay. You said about molar teeth also. Can you just throw some light on the initiation of molar teeth?
I think there are no any expecting parents here. See, one of the biggest mistakes what I have seen, which we are doing it from generations. Okay, we start feeding the child at the age of 6 months. Okay, who has taught you that? Not even grandparents. Actually, this all happens only after 1975 or 1980 only. Before that, we never had this concept. In 1970s, we have started this concept of making him to eat at the age of 6. See, nature, God, Allah, Bhagwan, whatever you call, it has given us a very good body, and it has given us a very good understanding what has to be feedden at what time. Okay, unless and until you don't get a molar tooth. All of you understand molar tooth? Unless and until your child does not have a molar tooth, you should never give him a grain. Because his guts are not ready to have the grain. उसको डाइजेस्ट करने का ताकत ही नहीं है उसके पास। जब मोलर टूथ आएगा तो ये बताता है कि अब इसको अनाज दीजिए, अब इसको चबाने के लिए मोटा अनाज दीजिए। उसका बॉडी प्रिपेयर ही नहीं हुआ और आप 6 महीने से ही उसको अनाज देना शुरू करेंगे। आज ऑटिज्म के केसेस इतने बढ़ने का सबसे बड़ा कारण वो है। आप न्यूरोटॉक्सिसिटी कर दे रहे, बॉडी के अंदर क्या कर रहे हैं आप? टॉक्सिक लोड बढ़ाते जा रहे हैं। आपका बॉडी जिसके लिए प्रिपेयर ही नहीं है, आप उससे वो काम करवा रहे हैं। इसलिए ऑलवेज रिमेंबर, जब तक मोलर टूथ नहीं आता है तब तक आप ग्रेन नहीं देंगे। आप 6 महीने बाद उसको सूप्स दीजिए, उसको कुछ भी हाथ में दीजिए, एक एप्पल का टुकड़ा दीजिए, वो सामने के दांत से हल्का हल्का चबाएगा। ऐसा कुछ भी दीजिए वो जो सॉफ्टली खुद से चबा सकता है, बट ग्रेन नहीं, स्टिकली ग्रेन नहीं। आप एक बार दाल दे सकते हैं, दाल का पानी दे सकते हैं, लेकिन जहाँ अनाज की बात आती है वो बिल्कुल नहीं दे रहा है। इस चीज को याद रखना है।
मार्केट में ये नेस्टम राइस वो सब
हाँ सर, अच्छी बात है ना, अगर वो आएगा तो हमारा घर चलेगा। हमारा घर इसीलिए तो चल रहा है।
वो भी नहीं देना।
अब बच्चों को क्यों बाहर का फूड, आप मतलब उस एज से ही क्यों शुरू करना चाहते हैं?
Then even the pediatrician doesn't say these things.
देखिए, अगर वो होलिस्टिक हीलर बन जाएगा तो दुनिया में फिर दूसरे डॉक्टर्स की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी।
Yeah, I'll just add. See, I invite all of us to look at it from a perspective of the world has grown much faster than anybody has anticipated. So if you actually look at the technology advent that we have in terms of mobile phones and all, our parents never had this phone. It was a long line में खड़े रहते थे to do a phone call at that time. So the world has actually progressed much faster than ever before on the planet in terms of technology and the utility. So the food habits, the lifestyle, the amount of pesticides, all these have increased. It has not even been one full generation where we have not seen one full complete cycle of this kind of a evolutionary thing happening or this kind of a technological adventure happening. So I invite all of you to look at it. It could be education, it could be careers, it could be food, it could be, our own body, mind, emotions, understanding. We are at an altogether different place today than ever before. So let's look at with that awareness that we have not yet completed this one full cycle and really be open to learn new things, experiment it and see which works for you and for your child and then implement it. Does that make sense? It also is about education, it also is about careers. 2030 there is some studies which say that 40% of careers which we are doing today are going to go off. World has never seen like this. It used to be all traditional for several thousands of years. Same kind of career choices used to be there. Vamsha paryam parango chetvi. Eke. Today it is not the case. So it's very important that we be educated from right sources. I stress upon this point, from right sources. At the start of the session, we were talking about watching YouTube. See, if you look at YouTube shorts, one doctor will tell drink juices, other doctor will tell don't drink juices. Which one to follow?
Not to follow you.
Not to follow YouTube. And that is also the biggest revolution which has happened, where somebody abroad can actually hear to what Dr. Anand is actually sharing. Right? It has its positives, it has its negative also. So my invitation to you is, when there is an information overload, look at the authenticity of that source. Look at the authenticity of that source. Is that source credible? If that source is not credible, if you are not bothered about that, unnecessarily we will increase our anxiety and we will increase our knowledge more and more. But implementation becomes very minimal. Right? There is one beautiful saying, less is more. I'll put it in a better way. Less from a credible source is more. Follow one thing, take something up, go deep in that. Today is quite revealing for me. What is prepared to eat as a fruit, we are drinking as juices. This is a habit which I also have, sir, drinking orange juice. Now we have small size and jumbo sizes also. And they keep it behind the gym. So you go there and then jumbo. No, today I did gym, I want jumbo. Right. So I will take this one while vegetable juices are quite healthier for us.
I have one
Yes,
question
Nikita.
presenting everyone.
You can come here a bit more. It helps others.
Okay. So on behalf of all of you, this is a very pertinent question that we keep getting is, if a child is crying, bhook lag raha hai karke, it's an indication. You give him some food, नहीं मेरे को ये नहीं चाहिए, मेरे को वो ही चाहिए. So how do you differentiate what is a need of a child, what is a greed of a child?
You have defined it yourself.
वो हाँ
अगर उसको भूख लगी है तो वो कुछ भी खाएगा, ठीक है। अगर उसको एक ही चीज की भूख लगी है तो फिर वही खाएगा, दैट इज अ ग्रीड।
So how do we bring balance between need versus greed?
See, you can only balance with changing his habits, ma'am. उसको स्पेसिफिकली ये, जैसे माय चाइल्ड यूज्ड टू स्टडी इन आर्मी स्कूल, उनका बहुत अच्छा सिस्टम एक बना हुआ था विच वी डेफिनेटली कांट इम्प्लीमेंट हियर। वहाँ पे टिफिन फिक्स था, स्नैक में यही डालना है, लंच में यही डालना है, कोई भी बच्चा दूसरा कोई खाना नहीं ला सकता था। सो वो एक हैबिट बन गया। जब मैं एक क्वेश्चन किया था, मैम ऐसा क्यों किया गया आपके स्कूल में, तो बोले सर हमारे पास एक जमादार का भी बच्चा है और मेरे पास जनरल का भी बेटा है, यहाँ पे आने के बाद सब इक्वल होना चाहिए, यहाँ पे डिफ्रेंशिएट नहीं कर सकते हैं हम, इसके लिए हमारे पास वो लॉ है, स्ट्रिक्ट लॉ है। सो शायद मेरा बेटा वहीं से वो सीख के आया था, इसलिए मैं ये प्रॉब्लम कभी फेस नहीं किया। लेकिन डेफिनेटली अगर वो नहीं खा रहा है वो ग्रेड है। अब मेरे को सैंडविच ही खाना है, मैं रोटी नहीं खाऊंगा तो वो ग्रीड है। सो उस ग्रीड को रोकना पड़ेगा आपको, उसकी जिद पे खाना नहीं देना, उसको बोलना ये दूंगी, कल दूंगी, चाहिए ना मैं कल दूंगी, बट इंस्टेंटली नहीं फुलफिल करना उसको। सो उसको समझ में आएगा कि अगर उसको चाहिए तो पहले से बोलना पड़ेगा, इंस्टेंटली नहीं मिलेगा। ये आपको इमोशनल सपोर्ट करना। अभी सर वन मोर इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट, शैल आई कंटिन्यू? ऑलवेज रिमेंबर, बच्चों के सामने कभी आर्ग्यूमेंट नहीं करना आप लोग, क्योंकि घर में अगर आप वो एनवायरनमेंट रखेंगे, बच्चे का डेवलपमेंट वहीं का वहीं रुक जाएगा, इंस्टेंटली रुक जाएगा। मैंने रिसेंटली, एक्चुअली मेरे फादर एक्सपायर हुए, इस वजह से मेरे बाल निकालना पड़ा मुझे। एक मेरा पेशेंट है और बच्चा है, उसके बच्चा आता है साथ में ट्रीटमेंट के लिए। वो सडन मुझे बिना बाल के देख के कंफ्यूज हो गया, रिकग्नाइज नहीं कर पाया, और क्योंकि बहुत क्लोज है, आता है अक्सर मेरे साथ खेलता है, मैं उसको पकड़ने गया तो वो मुझे धक्का मार के बहुत गंदी गंदी कुछ बातें बोल के चला गया। एंड आई वाज रियली सरप्राइज, 3 साल का बच्चा और वो MCBC बोलता है, मेरे को धक्का मारता है। एंड आई वाज रियली शॉक कि ऐसा क्यों हुआ। दोनों पेरेंट्स वेल ऑफ हैं, बैंक में काम करते हैं, ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स भी वेल एजुकेटेड हैं। सो क्योंकि अब मैं क्यूरियस हो गया था कि ये बच्चे को ये ट्रेनिंग कहाँ से है, तब पता चला कि उसके फादर यूज करते हैं। अगर ऐसा एनवायरनमेंट घर में रखेंगे तो बच्चे का ब्रेन डेवलपमेंट वहीं का वहीं रुक जाएगा। ठीक है, डिफरेंसेस आते हैं, लेकिन वो डिफरेंसेस बच्चों के सामने नहीं। ठीक है,
एब्सोल्युटली।
आप लोग में से कितने लोगों ने अभी तक बच्चों को टच थेरेपी दिया है? टच थेरेपी, प्यार से टच करना, प्यार से टच करना, डेली पार्ट। ठीक है, डेली पार्ट। स्नान करने के पहले हल्का सा रब करना बॉडी को, करते हैं आप लोग? बहुत ज़रूरी है। जब भी स्नान करने बच्चों को भिजाएंगे, उसको रब कीजिए, हल्का सा पूरी बॉडी को रब कीजिए, उससे ब्लड का फ्लो अच्छा होगा। जब वो स्नान करेगा तो उसकी बॉडी से, स्किन से पूरा डिटॉक्स प्रोसेस स्टार्ट होगा। ये थेरेपी बहुत ज़रूरी है बच्चों के लिए। इससे वो आपसे इमोशनली भी कनेक्टेड रहेगा, उसकी बॉडी भी डिटॉक्स होगी, और नहा के आने के बाद आप टच थेरेपी दे सकते हैं, शाम में दे सकते हैं, या जब वो सोता है तब दे सकते हैं, बट टच थेरेपी इज मस्ट। एक स्नान करने के पहले बॉडी रब करना, दूसरा सोने के पहले या शाम में जब भी आपको ठीक लगे टच थेरेपी देना। बच्चे को हक कीजिए, बिना हक करे मत सोने दीजिए। एटलीस्ट एक 15-20 सेकेंड के लिए, आधी मिनट के लिए, हो सकता है दोनों पेरेंट्स कीजिए। उससे आपका इमोशनल कनेक्ट बहुत स्ट्रांग रहेगा बच्चों से। बच्चों के ब्रेन को डेवलप होने में बहुत सपोर्ट मिलेगा, बच्चा बहुत सिक्योर फील करेगा। इमोशनली ये दो चीज आपको करना ही चाहिए। ओके? और स्ट्रिक्टली नो आर्ग्यूमेंट, नो फाइटिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ योर चिल्ड्रन।
Right. Sure. Sure.
Yes, please.
Like morning we preparing for the school.
Yeah.
So, how much gap should we maintain between wake up time and the bath time?
Depends upon how fast he is getting ready.
Means if you are like I'll wake him up before 1 to 1 hour 15 minutes before. Okay. So is it okay 15-20 minutes या walk by देता है पूरा relax?
See, basically 1 hour is the ideal time. ठीक है? बच्चा उठेगा, फ्रेश अप होने में एक 10-15 मिनट लगेगा, आँख खोलने में, ब्रश करने में, एक 15 मिनट उसमें लगाएगा, 15 मिनट स्नान करने में लगाएगा, 15-20 मिनट खाना खाने में लगाएगा।
आने से पहले कितना टाइम गैप देना चाहिए?
ऐसा कोई स्पेसिफिक नहीं है। अगर आप 10 से 12 घंटे वो सो रहा है तो बहुत है उसके लिए।
मतलब उसको ऐसा
देखिए, अगर वो 10 घंटे सो गया है कम से कम, उसकी बॉडी ऑटोमेटिकली रिलैक्स हो जाती है। मैं आपको ठीक है एक छोटा सा मैं इंसाइट दे देता हूँ कि स्लीप कितनी इंपॉर्टेंट है। इसका कोई डेफिनेशन कोई नहीं बता सकता है, लेकिन बच्चों के हद तक हम बता सकते हैं वाई 10 to 12 आवर्स। एक्चुअली जो स्लीप है वो चाहे बच्चा हो चाहे बूढ़ा हो, हम सोते सिर्फ 2 घंटे के लिए हैं। ओके, लाइक व्हाट टाइम यू स्लीप? 10:30। कितने बजे उठते हैं?
6:30।
ठीक, सो मोटा मोटा 8 घंटे आप सोते हैं। सो आप ये समझो कि आपको 3 घंटे लगते हैं उस स्टेट ऑफ स्लीप में जाने के लिए जहां पे आप एक्चुअल सोते हैं। आप 2 घंटे उस स्टेट में सोते हैं जहां आपके बॉडी पूरा रिलैक्स होता है, और फिर 3 घंटे आपको लगते हैं वापस से यहाँ आने में। सो यू मूव टू अ सेकेंड डायमेंशन एंड कम बैक टू सेम डायमेंशन। वो डायमेंशन में जाने में जितना टाइम लगेगा, आने में भी उतना ही टाइम लगता है। सो आपके लिए 8 घंटे बस हो गए, बच्चों के लिए 10 से 12 घंटे। ठीक है, बहुत से लोग हैं जो 6 घंटे सोते हैं, तो उनको 2 घंटे जाने में, 2 घंटा सोना और 2 घंटा वापस आने में, तो 6 घंटे बहुत हो जाता है। जैसे जैसे हम बड़े होते हैं हार्डली हम 4-5 घंटे सोते हैं, क्योंकि उनका जो बॉडी है वो डीप स्लीप में जाने में भी ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लगाता है, आने में भी ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लगाता है। इसके लिए उनका टाइम कम हो जाता है। ठीक है, जैसे आज हम सोते हैं, हमारे प्राइम मिनिस्टर खाली 3 घंटे सोते हैं। सो इट इज द योग निद्रा प्रैक्टिस। उनको जाने में आधी घंटा लगता है, आने में आधी घंटा लगता है, इसलिए वो पूरे दिन फ्रेश भी रहते हैं। ठीक है, सो आप बच्चों को अगर 10 से 12 घंटे सुला देते हैं, उससे अच्छा कुछ भी नहीं है उनके लिए।
Excellent. Thank you, sir. Just even in this touch therapy, I really invite if you can all take this out. Right? I would probably put it as touching with lot more connect rather than mechanically doing something. And it could be less time, but really involving in the touching of the child in various spaces with intention and emotion. Right. So we are overshooting our time. Is it okay for another 10-15 minutes, everybody? Yes, sir. Is that okay for all of you? Super. Okay. Thank you. Sir, what I am saying is, as an ideal time of a child, where they wake up their time at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. everybody, and then have some food, some kind of a soup or a vegetable juice in the morning, and then they can have some light snacks at around 10:30 or so, followed by a good lunch in the afternoon, followed by snacks in the evening around 4 o'clock. By 7 o'clock they can have some nice dinner, sleep by 9 o'clock. Can we say this is an ideal schedule?
Perfect schedule.
Perfect schedule. Not for us. For children, right? shall we all, so just think, what will stop you from implementing this schedule? Cooperation from family members, huh? Okay. Your husband's call. 10:30 in the morning, huh? Night in, okay. So what does your children have to do if your husband's call starts at 10:30?
They have to have dinner together, we don't get that time.
Okay, his call stops at 10:30 or starts? Starts at 7 o'clock, have no? Dinner.
Yeah, dinner we have 7. But there's a disturbance then, the calls are going on.
Will he take the calls from the bedroom where you all will be sleeping? He'll move. I see, it's not just for Aarti ma'am. I invite all of you to look at what is stopping us from implementing this. That's a very powerful way to look at it. Just imagine you're on the highway. You're on the highway. This is actually highway of your child's growth. बीच में रास्ता में एक पेड़ आके थोड़ा some plants are there in the middle. What will you do? You'll remove them and move fast. If you don't remove, what will happen? You'll have to stop there. You'll have to go slow. So just look at what are these beach में these stops which are coming for you. Just remove those obstacles. You can actually progress much faster in this area of health and well-being for your child. Right. With that, sir, anything else that you want to share us about the food you want?
If you want, I'll just share a slide.
Okay.
Or I'll pass it down to you. You can share on the group.
Fine, sir. We'll do
I'll
that.
give a PDF.
Okay.
Whatever I've told, I'll give some briefing in that.
Fine. We'll do that. So yes, we'll open up for any last 2-3 questions. Yeah.
After they tell that we will be having so much of gap between night. So is it okay if the child is having heavy food in the morning?
Perfectly fine.
Like usually we used our parents used to tell that glass of milk and a banana. Is it okay or they can have like rice?
See, really stop giving milk in the morning.
You can just hold it on.
Avoid milk in the morning. Okay. See, milk, give him because he has a habit of having it. In a small quantity once or twice. Half a cup or so. But try to avoid milk.
Then at night can we give milk?
Why? Why? Why do you really want to give your child the milk? Is there any specific reason? Then stop it.
Milk, I think, from younger days, we have been told about.
We feel that for calcium we have give milk.
Milk does not have a calcium, ma'am. The amount of calcium in the milk is very too low. Your parents were very right because you used to play a lot of time. You had a high physical activity. Moreover, I can give a very small example. I'll not go in the detail of why I am stopping milk, but I can give you a very simple example regarding the wheat. Okay, that will give you a clear glimpse why I am trying to stop it. What's your age, ma'am? Roughly.
32.
Okay. So you're a 90s kid. Do you remember your Marwadi? I can feel that. Okay. घर में रोटी खाते थे? हल्का खाते थे? हल्के का कलर कैसे होता था? अभी मिलता है वो ब्राउन? कहाँ गया वो ब्राउन? Try to understand. क्योंकि हमारा कंट्री इतना हाई पॉपुलेटेड है, हर किसी को खाना चाहिए था, तो जो वीट का साइज था वो आज 2.5 गुना बढ़ गया है। उसको जेनेटिकली मॉडिफाई करके वीट को बड़ा किया गया। इस प्रोसेस के अंदर वीट का जो फाइबर था, फाइबर वहीं रह गया और उसका ग्लूटीन फैल गया। जो पहले के दाने में जितना फाइबर था, आज भी उतना ही फाइबर है, बट दाने का साइज बढ़ने से उसका खाली ग्लूटीन बढ़ा, फाइबर वहीं अटक गया। इस वजह से वो इन्फ्लेमेशन बना रहा है। इसीलिए हमें गेहूं तकलीफ दे रहा है। यही केस हम दूध के साथ भी है, लेकिन दूध का एक्सप्लेनेशन बहुत बड़ा है, मैं उसमें नहीं जाऊंगा। ये एग्जांपल से समझिए, दूध के साथ भी यही हुआ है। ठीक है, इसीलिए हम अभी मना कर रहे हैं कि गेहूं और दूध से आप खुद भी बचिए और बच्चों को भी बचाइए।
So is it okay if you don't give milk?
100% ओके। ड्रम स्टिक खिलाओ, उससे अच्छा कैल्शियम नहीं है।
Any age.
एनी एज, ड्रम स्टिक खिलाओ, उससे अच्छा कैल्शियम नहीं है। जितने ग्रीन लीफी वेजिटेबल्स है।
जॉइंट में आई हैव अ जॉइंट पेन ऐसे बोलते तो लाइक ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स बोलते हैं हाँ ये दूध नहीं पी रहा इसीलिए जॉइंट पेन आ रहा है, कैल्शियम की कमी।
सवाल ही नहीं है। आप कैल्शियम टेस्ट करा के बता दो, कैल्शियम टेस्ट करा के बता दो। देखिए, जॉइंट पेन का दूध से कोई लेना देना नहीं है। दूध एक टाइम पे एनर्जी का सबसे अच्छा सोर्स हुआ करता था। जब गाय को आप हार्मोन नहीं देते थे, भैंसों को हार्मोन नहीं देते थे, उसको कुट्टू खिलाते थे, वो सिर्फ घास पे जीता था, तो वो सबसे अच्छा सोर्स था। कभी आप सुने गाय कभी 3-4 लीटर से ज्यादा दूध देती थी? गांव में आप भी रहे होंगे। आज गाय 10-10, 12, 15 लीटर दूध देती है, कहाँ से दे रही है? वो टॉपिक बहुत लंबा है, बहुत लंबा है, इसीलिए मना कर रहे हैं क्योंकि अभी उसका पूरा सिस्टम ही चेंज हो गया है दूध का, इसके लिए मना कर रहे हैं। दूसरा कोई कारण नहीं है। ठीक है, सो जहाँ तक हो सका ये 2 चीज अवॉइड कीजिए, सभी के लिए अच्छा।
So what we can give in morning then? दूध नहीं।
सूप दीजिए, जूसेस दीजिए, वेजिटेबल जूसेस।
या फिर they can have fruits like banana,
बिल्कुल,
apple.
बहुत अच्छा है। या सुबह एक अच्छा, रात में रोटी रखो, बासी रोटी खिला के भिजो, खिला सकते हैं तो सबसे अच्छा फूड।
रोटी में
एनीथिंग।
दूध रोटी बोलते हैं।
घर पर मारवाड़ी या चाय रोटी नहीं बोली। घर पर मारवाड़ी या चाय रोटी नहीं बोली।
ऐसे दूध रोटी नहीं, दूध नहीं,
दूध नहीं,
दूध रोटी अच्छी नहीं।
सब्जी दीजिए ना, सब्जी दीजिए, दाल दीजिए।
दाल रोटी।
हाँ बिल्कुल।
See, actually, this is very much counterintuitive for us. See, counterintuitive even for me. If you look at now, I have grown up in the era where I was listening to Mahendra Singh Dhoni 6 liter दूध पीते थे. How many of you heard this? And for his fitness is like that. I think the times and the world have changed.
सर टाइम नहीं, वो रांची में है।
रांची में है,
इसीलिए पूछ सकता हूँ
उनको। Right. So my invitation to all of you is, some of the points that we are getting today is actually counterintuitive, right? Something which we have heard in before. Now the times have changed, the quality has changed. So my invitation is, experiment it with 1 month. Do you think that works, sir?
They'll follow lifelong, sir.
Excellent. Let's experiment with 1 month. Like whatever we know newly, let's implement it and see. If it is working for you, take it on. And I have one of my very close friends, I don't want to name him. He works in milk industry. He says 60 to 70% of milk today is adulterated. And we still, including me, we start our day with a milk product. Chai, doodh, coffee, whatever. Right? And 60 to 70% adulteration say what will get into our side. As sir has rightly mentioned, it is about the quantum of population. Itna population hai, do you see so many buffaloes and cows here? From where is this milk coming? My family, my grandfathers used to have series of buffaloes. They used to have even, what do you say, that Potilo we call, competition, sir.
Yes.
And hamara jeette dekate. Right now we don't have a single of this cattle. Nobody is there to take care of them. Now where is such huge quantities of milk coming up? Experiment this for a month or so and see for yourself about the milk aspect, even the gluten part which is actually increasing. See what alternative you can actually give. Shall you take that on? Yes. I know it's slightly uncomfortable, but let's take that on. Yes. Right? Aarti ma'am, yes, one of you have. Last 2 questions and we'll summarize. Okay, whoever is asking a question now, you are also going to share one thing that you have learned from today and then ask a question. Yes.
So what I learned is no fruit juice. You are a very big fan of fruit juice.
You're in my category.
And second, my question is how much junk we can do. Strictly no to McD, no to KFC. Like they want sometimes fries.
Twice a month.
Twice a month. Okay. Thank you.
Followed by a warm water or a lukewarm water. if you are allowing him to eat anything cheesy, any dairy product, anything which is junk, then make it a point after he eats, he should have warm water with it. Okay. What happens when you eat this junk? It gets stuck in your stomach. It takes very, very long time to get out of your stomach. Even the hydrochloric acid in your stomach is not enough to digest that. So when you use warm water, it is pushed out from your stomach and it enters your esophagus and it's very easy to come out. So at least we can help him in this way.
Sir, you said for 1 to 6 years, its sleep pattern should be 10 to 12 years. But my daughter is a teenage now.
Yeah.
And she sleeps a lot. Like, and when doctor says it's fine that she's sleeping. So is it true?
Time.
She, on weekends she will sleep for like 30 to 40 minutes.
Weekend without any pressure. Perfectly fine.
Yes.
But during her studies,
Then she will wake up.
what's the time pattern?
She will sleep at 10 and wake up at 6:30.
Perfectly
But on
fine.
weekend she will sleep like
See,
9, 10.
that is fine. See, because she is now that I'm stress free, I don't have any work to do, then it's fine.
But I get frustrated because she's sleeping till
No.
10:30.
That's because the daughter. अगर बेटा होता तो नहीं होते थे.
Sir, with this session we got an idea about meat. And what about egg and non-veg?
You can give egg, not an issue, but try to bring it from good sources. Okay, try to take it from good sources. Egg is okay. Non-veg again, if it is a stamped, marked non-veg, not an issue. Try to buy it from a good old shops where you are regularly doing it.
Children from 1 to 6 years, how many eggs they can eat per day?
Let him ask. Let him eat 10 eggs. Again, I am telling you, don't give it by yourself.
Okay.
Give him half egg. Again, ask him for one more.
Okay.
Okay. See, let your child get emotionally attached to the food. Don't force feed. 3 egg तो खाना पड़ेगा नहीं. आधा ही दो, आधा फिर पूछने दो, फिर आधा दो. ऐसे उसको जिज्ञासा डेवलप होगा. इंक्विजिटिव. वो इंक्विजिटिव उसको that will convert into love to the food. बच्चे आजकल खाना पसंद नहीं करते हैं. They don't love food at all. Only because force feeding. उसको पूछने का मौका नहीं दिया. पूछने का मौका तो वो अपने आप प्यार करना शुरू करेगा.
Yeah.
Sir, my son is 10 years old.
Okay.
He directly swallows his rice, sir. All the other things he will chew, but the rice thing is he will directly swallow. How to prevent that? I always say,
Sit with him. Don't say. Sit with him for 1 week, 10 days. Ask him to chew.
no, sir. When I say he will chew for 1 to 2 bites. After that, I will not see. I'm chewing. After
You
that,
sit.
he will swallow.
You sit there. You watch. Only for 10 days. That will change his habit. आपको आधी 1 घंटा देना पड़ेगा. ठीक है. और एक एग्जाम्पल देता हूँ कि किसके बच्चे उल्टा सोते हैं. ठीक है. तो आपके बच्चों को अगर लाइफ लॉन्ग बीमार रखना है तो उल्टा सुलाइए. अब आप बोलेंगे हम हैबिट्स कैसे चेंज करें, तो 1 महीना आपको जगना पड़ेगा उसके साथ. अभी 1 महीने तक आप जगेंगे, उसको सीधा करेंगे. आपका बच्चा मोटा होगा, मैंने नहीं देखा, ओबेस होगा थोड़ा, तो वो उल्टा नहीं सोता है. जो भी बच्चा उल्टा सोता है वो थोड़ा ओबेस होगा डेफिनेटली पेट के बल. वन साइड इज ओके. ऑन द स्टमक जनरली जितने बच्चे सोते हैं वो ओबेस बनना ही है उनको. आज नहीं तो 1-2 साल बाद बनेंगे. एज. हाँ, बहुत अच्छा है ना. कार्डियोलॉजिस्ट का जरूरत पड़ेगा जल्दी कार्डियोलॉजिस्ट का जरूरत पड़ेगा. Okay. Maybe there is some. It's a completely different case again. अगर बच्चा उल्टा सोता है वो डेफिनेटली ओबेस होगा ही होगा, क्योंकि फूड डाइजेस्ट होता नहीं है. फूड डाइजेस्ट होता नहीं है, फैट एक्यूमुलेशन होता ही है ऐसे बच्चों को। मैं भी बहुत हैवी अच्छा फिजिकल एक्टिविटी होगा, कुछ होगा तो अलग बात है। बाकी जितने बच्चों को हमने ऑब्जर्व किया है जो उल्टा सोते हैं वो ओबेस हो जाते हैं। That's what I am telling you. Some workout is preventing him. Otherwise जितने बच्चे उल्टा सोते हैं वो डेफिनेटली मोटे होते हैं। इसीलिए जो भी बच्चा उल्टा सो रहा है उसको अभी से करेक्शन कीजिए। हो सकता है एक महीना आप लोगों को तकलीफ होगा, लेकिन उसको कीजिए, उसके हेल्थ के लिए बहुत अच्छा रहेगा, उसके डेवलपमेंट के लिए बहुत अच्छा रहेगा।
Okay, we'll have one last 2 questions and we'll complete it. Yes, ma'am.
Sir, actually,
What did you learn, and then we'll have. Yeah.
my daughter was a very picky eater, so earlier, like I started Pediasure for the nutritional supplement.
Right.
But now her food habits have improved, so homemade food will be sufficient or
More than sufficient. More than sufficient.
so supplement not needed.
No. No, not at all. Okay.
So, what about the milk we are getting from directly milkman, not like packets?
See, the problem again is you get wheat from anywhere. The wheat grain is the same what government has done it. See, कितने बच्चे कॉर्न और ब्रोकली खाते हैं? कॉर्न और ब्रोकली आज की डेट का सबसे पॉइजनस फूड है वो, because it is not corn, it is anti-corn. It's not broccoli, it's BT broccoli. It is made in lab.
Acha. Okay, okay.
It has been developed in lab. Why America is forcing us for the corn? इसीलिए वो फोर्स कर रहा है। अवॉइड कभी कभी देना, थिएटर गए एक स्वीट कॉर्न खा लिया अलग बात है, बट घर पे अवॉइड कीजिए कॉर्न को, ब्रोकली को घर पे अवॉइड कीजिए।
Right, okay.
Sir, you suggested that instead of sugar you can give the jaggery, right?
Yes.
So how much is enough for the day?
How much is enough for a day? How can I decide that? First of all,
Which is a healthy
first of
way
all,
I'm asking.
see, first of all, why do you require sugar?
Instead
then-
of sugar I'm asking you.
See, what is jaggery? It's a sugar only.
Because like it is emotionally bonded with the sugar. I mean,
Sweet na. Give him dates.
Okay.
That's
Not that I mean laddu or some protein laddu
Date.
we need that.
Yes.
So instead of that,
Date.
what jaggery I have?
You prepare laddu at home?
Yes.
Then add jaggery.
Okay.
A good quality jaggery, again not the refined one. Add jaggery. Deo, दिन में एक लड्डू दो लड्डू, no problem, give him.
Yes, I want that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
100% give.
Yeah, we'll complete it, ma'am. One last question and then we'll complete this.
Hello sir, my son is 2.5 years old and he loves to eat oats in the morning. So is it nutritious or?
No. Strictly no.
Why not for oats, sir?
Same gluten, sir.
Gluten, huh? Okay. Okay.
Same gluten. So, see, this age you can give anything, but this in the long run it will hurdle your child. Okay. उसकी जगह पे कोई भी अच्छी चीज दीजिए ना, क्या प्रॉब्लम है?
Sure. Thank you sir.
Right.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Wonderful.
I'll show something how your body will heal yourself in a span of 1 or 2 minutes.
Okay.
Anyone having any sort of back pain or something? Anyone can volunteer here? Anyone come here?
Okay, Ravinder ma'am is coming.
हाँ, नादिम मैम। कहाँ है आपको बैक पेन?
Sir, very long time, like since teenage.
No problem. अभी पेन हो रहा है right now?
Little bit if I'm sitting for long enough, that's why.
नहीं, presently अगर आप डिफरेंस कैसे बता पाएंगे कि हो रहा है नहीं हो रहा है?
I'm having.
Having ना? चलिए। Both the side or one side?
One side, left side.
Only left side.
Yes.
Feel any pain here?
Yeah, so here, in here. Yes, it is.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, so much.
Sir is actually, there is one small thing called probe, which is a small device like this.
Tell the difference. Do you feel any difference or not?
Yeah, I'm like when he's pressing, I was having the points where he's pressing, I was having pain, but little different I'm feeling. Like 10 or 20% I'm feeling there is no pain. But when he's pressing the points, now I'm feeling a lot of pain.
See, what I have done is, I have healed your body from your body. I have done nothing. Okay. Our hands are remote control of our body. It has everything. Okay. So हम जब भी एक स्पेसिफिक पॉइंट को प्रेस करते हैं वो ठीक हो जाता है. Okay. So अभी आप क्या करना है, कोई भी एक क्रीम लीजिए, इस हिस्से को और इस हिस्से को मालिश कीजिए. Do it for 1 week. वो पेन परमानेंटली चला जाएगा. टीनेज मतलब 20 साल हो गया. ठीक है. तो 20 दिन में वो चला जाएगा.
Thank you, sir.
Right, wonderful, sir. Wonderful, sir. So, Ravinder ma'am, free consultation for you. Okay, so sir has started one clinic also. From long back it has been there. So he has named it as YOLO. YOLO. Can anybody guess what it is? What is that? Louder. Yes. He has named it as You Only Live Once. Right, so if somebody has any further questions or want to have a consultation with him, it's closer to our Attapur campus, very close by to that. You can actually visit there. Our meeting with sir has happened in a very unique way, where Geeta ma'am suddenly saw that what is this YOLO karke, and she was having her back pain at that point of time. And then, chalo, let me experiment. I am not able to bear this pain from long karke. She had that view and she entered into that. So from that day till now, our association have continued to grow and we have reaped a lot of benefit from sir. And today, sir, we have learned a lot of new things. So I've been regularly in touch with sir. I've been learning a lot of things. But today, some new things, at least for me personally, some of the things like touch therapy, where we consciously feel our people, right? Second is chewing more. Chewing more, as the saliva generates lot of digestive things right from here. Choosing more. Sleeping time. Why should I sleep at 9 o'clock? If not 9, as early as possible, at least for me. Avoiding milk or juices, right? Avoiding milk, juices. Sleeping on stomach, complete avoidance is actually better. BT corn or BT broccoli. You know, several things which I have learned newly today. I am taking on to implement at least some of these into my daily life. I want all of you to repeat this. Any change is tough to start. Messy in the middle. Fantastic in the end. Today we are going to change something. So let's start this. Any change is tough to start. Messy in the middle. 3 more times. Any change
It's tough to start. Messy in the middle. Messy in the end.
Once more. Any change is tough to start. Messy in the middle. Fantastic in the end. One last time, everybody together. Any change is tough to start. Messy in the middle. Fantastic in the end. Right? This is how our journey is going to be. It is tough to start, but once it is tough to stop avoiding milk. But once you start, it will be messy. ऐसा लगता कि ये छोड़ना यार करके. Just hang in there, hang in. It's fantastic in the end. Let's bring on some of these practices to our everyday life. And with that, I hope did you all like the session today? Yes. So actually we were supposed to end it half an hour before, but we continued, and I think everybody has thoroughly enjoyed this. I hope people watching us online also have liked this. We'll also send a small note that you mentioned. We'll circulate to all the audience who have come today. And Anand sir, I invite all of us to give a great round of applause and gratitude to sir. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Anand sir. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Please wait for a minute, sir. So, any concluding words you would like to share with us?
Thank you all, and please take care of your child. This is the time that your child really needs you. Okay? Like sir told, it's a highway. जो भी hurdle आएंगे उसको हटाते जाइए. उसके टाइम टेबल को आप फॉलो करेंगे. सी ऑलवेज रिमेंबर द बेस्ट क्लासरूम इज योर होम, नॉट द स्कूल. द बेस्ट क्लासरूम फॉर योर चाइल्ड इज योर होम. गिव हिम इमोशनल सपोर्ट. इट्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, मोर इंपॉर्टेंट देन एजुकेटिंग हिम. Okay, right. Nice to talk to you all.
Nice, wonderful. You know, at Fly Holistic Schools, we are committed that we bring in experts who are well intended, well knowledgeable, and who are committed to what they are doing. So I invite all of you to just don't leave what you learned here, but implement it. For us, that will be a greater joy to see your child, our children progressing. There is no greater joy than our children actually progressing, and it's visible to us. Right. With that, we formally complete this session with a small token of gratitude to sir. So thank you so much for all of you who have joined. Yeah, I invite Geeta ma'am also to join me. Yes, Geeta ma'am will do the honors to sir. Yes. Can you, sir, kindly be seated? First, I'll give this. Kindly be seated. Sir, actually, thank you very much for your contribution to us and the school. Thank you. That's therapy. Yeah. Really. Thank you very much. We are really honored that you chose this path, sir, of natural healing and being of service to people. Thank you. Yes, Geeta ma'am.
So, who you see here is my go-to person. I think I'm only going to him. Now I've stopped having a general physician, one gynecologist, one physiotherapist. I've stopped having multiple such people, and for everything my go-to person is this. Now the reason why I'm telling you this is, last year around this time I had very chronic issues, and any doctor I have been to, he has only told me 3 months bed rest. You cannot sit down, low seating not allowed, jumping not allowed, dancing not allowed, kuch bhi allowed. I was wondering that I cannot be a log of wood in my 30s. So it was, I think he was mentioning that it was a random walk into a clinic. Pain clinic, this is also calling, I walked in. Now, from the conviction of what I have gone through, my entire family is now a subscriber of this. And there were a lot of our staff members who have visited him and have derived benefit. My invitation is not for you to just visit the clinic, but invitation for all of you is to receive what he has shared. It is absolutely counterintuitive. Bachpan se seekha hai, दूध पीना है, दूध है wonderful. When you realize and when you know the reality of things, it is not as such. So you really rely on one source, try it for a few days, see how that is working, and then you can believe that path of operations for you. So that's all I have. Thank you. You've been an amazing audience. Anand sir, thank you so much for accepting that invitation and being here. And thank you so much.
Yeah. Really. We'll complete with the national anthem. I invite all of Saitya ma'am, over to you. We'll complete the.
Please stand at your places. Put in V shape. Close first. Let us start.
जनगणमनाधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे जावे जब जय गाता जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय